Kelly, can you share with us how you develop challenging but attainable goals for your employees?
Well, one of the most fundamental aspects of setting goals that I've found over the years is involving the individual. Ask them to set the goals rather than setting them for them. One of the things that took me a lot of years to really sort through is that there's accuracy and predictability of goals, but even more importantly is believability. It took me a long time to realize this, but that's the top thing that you're shooting for, is that the people actually believe in the goals. In the end, that produces better results than a lot of efforts to try to make sure they're really reliable or predictable. So we involve the people in the goals, we ask them to set the goals, and then we review them. And because we hire very ambitious people at Microsoft, it's rarely an issue that the goals are not aggressive enough. In fact, usually it's the other way around. We have to sort of help them sort of trim them back to something that's a little more realistic, sort of rein it in a little bit.
Okay. What tools do you use to hold yourself and your managers accountable to your people responsibilities?
Well, we're fortunate that Microsoft already has a number of very good tools aimed at these kinds of things. We have the Microsoft poll, which is a poll that we conduct company-wide, and there are a number of questions asked, and there are several questions aimed exactly at this issue. We have manager feedback so that employees can provide anonymous feedback on their managers. And then we also have an annual and biannual review process and career discussion, which allows us to set goals and as far as people management and monitor our progress towards those. So we use all three of those things in conjunction with each other. So for example, a few years ago, one of the things we learned on our team is that people felt that we weren't doing as good a job as we should be in terms of people management goals and those kinds of commitments. So one of the things we did is sit down, talk to the people, and understand what the issues were, and then formulated specific career goals for the people and commitments for their manager, and then followed up a year later to make sure they were following through on those. And we saw a really significant jump in our scores on those questions on the Microsoft poll.
What is your personal reward and recognition philosophy for your employees?
Well, first of all, fairness is really, really important to me. You know, there are a lot of things that someone might say about me, but one of the last things I would want someone saying is that I'm not fair or honest, that sort of a thing. And so, you know, I place a really high emphasis on that kind of integrity. And the Microsoft poll results in this area indicated that we've actually achieved that. There are questions like, you know, what are people rewarded on? Is it who you know or what you do, that kind of thing? And we got very, very good scores on that. So it indicates that we're fair. People are rewarded based on their accomplishments, not other sort of ancillary or political issues. I really believe in differentiation. There are no handouts. You know, if someone really has to work to earn that next promotion, they feel much, much better about it than if it was really easy for them. It's one of those funny things. People really want to be challenged. So I really believe in that. I believe in differentiation. In the end, it's the sort of thing that really spurs people to try to excel and achieve extraordinary results.